What up, boys? Check and mates. Oh, I can't. That's my birthmark, by the way. We got a little new one for you. It's been a while. Oh, we've been doing like a lot of just rapid rush or just random stuff. But today we're doing an opening video, and it's been a hot minute. So yeah, there's gonna be a two-parter most likely. Part one is just gonna be like 5 variations of the Scotch. You can see we're doing the Scotch today, and then a review of games I've used it in, and maybe even a high-level game if I can find a good one that I can talk about. And then part 2 is just gonna be like maybe 3 Blitz live games, because I don't want to make like a 20-minute video because nobody watches a 20-minute video. So we're gonna hop right in. I have the moves pre-plugged in for the first variation because otherwise you have to be dragging and clicking, whatever. So it starts E4, E5, F3, C6. If you go here, that's the start of the Ponziani. We're not here doing the Ponziani. Let me get that clear. So, what do? You push your pawn out. For this one, they take. Obviously, I'm not saying this is going to happen every game, but for this one, we're going to take. We take with our knight. For this one, they take with their knight. We take with our queen. Okay? First variation. And this is also where it branches off. I'm going to get to these, don't worry. But this one, they go their knight. You can check the eval bar. This is usually the worst for your opponent, because why would you do this? We push our pawn, and they don't do that, because they don't want to run back. They don't want to go here. They get their queen out here. All right, yeah, I had some lines. And this is when you just know you're cooked, because look at this development you get. You get a bishop out, boom. You're just great diagonals. Your opponent's like, okay, I guess I gotta run back now. Whatever. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna keep developing. Okay. And then now your opponent like pushes this pawn. Okay, I'm finally gonna start attacking this pawn. Look how cooked they are. Here, I'm not saying they're gonna do this move, of course, but let's say they do. Here you just go here. They do something like that. You could go for some fancy attack, but for now, we're just gonna finish developing. Okay, well, actually, we'll hold up what was the best move here. Oh, whatever. Yeah, sorry, it was one more up. But this is kind of like a strong base you want. You're getting ready to castle here. Your opponent has literally no development. If they take here, you quite literally can just take here. And, I mean, they're forced to block if they block here. Whatever. This version of the Scotch is very strong. And it actually happens a lot more than you think with the knight coming out. And you have to take advantage of that. Alright? So just remember something like this. I'll hop into another one. Let's get it. Okay, now they're right here and you're like, okay, checking mates, what else might they do? A lot of time they just push one pawn out to, stop you from advancing this, claiming more stake. And at that, you just continue developing, get your knight out there, get your knight out, because now, well, that's more like, kind of like a pure defense, preparing so you to get their knight there, whatever. And here, you go here. What I've noticed with the Scotch is kind of just like a block of pieces, a strong block, okay? And they could do a lot of filler moves. Let's say they go E7. We just long castle. Now we got the strong diagonal. Let's just say the castle, and then we go F3, and we have this strong pawn, 2 connected pawns, whatever. We have a bishop ready to go out and attack. We have this diagonal going crazy. We have heck even this if you want to really trade. So, turn on the eval bar. This one is more even. Still winning for white. Because why? Because the Scotch is freaking awesome. So yeah, that's second variation that actually have you happening a lot. And let's go back. Mr. Mate, what if they don't take my knight? What if they push a pawn? Buddy, that's why we study. Forward, they take with the queen because they're forced to. Like, blah, blah, you move, you can't castle. But we go for a little check, and now they're like, okay, well, what? Whatever, I have to block this check. E7, and kind of the same thing. Work on that block. I know that the eval bar is here. I'm not going to lie, chat. I don't know the best move in this situation. But what I always do is, boom. Or no, I think it's knight. Sorry, no. It's knight first. Shit, no, it's not. Oh, because that just losing. Yeah, what? No, it's bishop. I know it's not the best, but it's what I do. Huh. Y'all, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep this in the video, but I don't know this variation. So, I'll leave it at this. If they take the pawn, go here and give a check, and then I'll leave it up to you. Boom, 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 boom. Instead of putting that, they bring the knight out. We take, they take. We get our whatever out. Kind of some Italian action, you know. Ignore the knight there, and they just push a pawn. Oh, we sacrifice the bishop. Why? Because they take. And now we have a check here, and look what we're winning. We're loaning a free knight. And I don't know where they're going to go. They might go like, me. But now you just got a knight, and they can't even castle, bro. They can't even castle, dude. Mr. Check and Mates, what if they don't even take my pawn here? And they go here. We take. They take. We take. And if they take this pawn, bro, oh my gosh. Eva Bar knows it, bro, because we're literally up at night. Like, what are you supposed to do, bro? And now you can't even castle. And here we're developing. We protect. And now you have to protect. Like, you have to go here, which is butt. You gotta go like here, which is butt. Like, you're just cooked. I'm just gonna throw that one in there, because if they do that, you're cooked, bro. What if my opponent? Sorry. We take. They go knight. What if my opponent's like actually kind of good, and they're not like 500 elo, and like maybe like above 1300. I'm 1300. I'm gonna be honest, this like maybe I'm not the best advice like to watch. Oops, sorry. But like okay, I'm just having fun, okay. But they get their whatever out. We just go. They get their queen out. We just kick, and I make them. Oh, we go back, and they're gonna go. Oh, free check. Haha. Oh, I'm gonna attack you here. You better not block with your bishop. Please don't block with your bishop. Just push it out. They run out. And what I've been telling you is this freaking block, bro. Work on this freaking block. They're gonna, okay, well, I'll develop. I can castle now. You can just go here. You're all locked in. You're all locked, dialed in. You're preparing to castle. They castle. Don't even worry about the stack, bro. It's not a real attack. What are they gonna Greek gift? Sacrifice? Greek god sacrifice? And no. But you're safe. And I'm going to check the eval bar, and if it's really bad, then don't listen to me. Look at that point, too. So, yeah, those are some decent variations of the Scotch. Will all this happen? If your opponent's following the script, I actually have had games that followed both, like, literally all these lines are from games. Not exact games, but something like it. And they're going to happen if you just, play enough chess. First of all, you can push the pawn forward and whatever. If you're not playing enough chess. But this is a good beginner's opening, realistically. I'm going to hop into some review. Let's go. Alright, here's a game I got. This was a 3-minute blitz game. My main blitz. Yeah, so 950 in it. So take this with a grain of salt. But it's also to show that the average dude can play it and it will work in a game. As you can see, chump change versus top dog. Boom, scotch. And in this one, they took. I took. They took. I took. And guess what they do in this? The pawn. What did I show you? And guess what I did? Got my bishop to the right spot. And this is as far as sometimes I be forgetting. Should've got my knight out. I pushed a pawn. My advantage gone. Realistically. But they do that. Boom. I don't think this is a bad move. But look, I'm working on my block. As you can see, I'm working on the block. Now look, great move here, pushing it out. Yes, he goes here. I don't really care about that though. If he goes here, he's not really gaining much. So he goes back. We're even, you know. We're even. And now my block is blockified. He makes a mistake. I don't take advantage of it, of course, because why would I? And we just start pushing pawns because it's kind of funny. Pushing up pawns. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, why am I putting belt? Ooh. Oofta. Put straight belt to this guy. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, wait, there goes my advantage. Oh, heck no, bro. There it is. Okay, as you can see, we won that with the Scotch. Block. Go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. We got our block. And this is what I talk about. Get the block. And although I didn't take advantage of here, because realistically, you gotta go like that or something, and then you get whatever. That's a Scotch. So let's hop into another. Alright, so here's a crazy game I had against Hans Niemann. funny enough. Chalant mail, of course. I'm only 2,500. It happens. Showy forward moves. And, dude, Hans Niemann made the goofy mistake of going right there. What do I tell you, Hans? He doesn't watch my videos. So we push pawn, because you know why I studied. And he blocks. Exactly like I talked about. And you know what I did? Freaking, oh my gosh, bro. I tell you about this all the time. This is exactly what I told y'all. And then he Hans, go for a little check here. Yeah, trade. And you're like, oh, we're gonna go here. Your advantage is gone. The only move you can do here is here, because then you just block. Boom. And I took a knight. What was Hans doing? He must have been intoxicated or something. Heck, I even take that. I give him a little umbrella. It doesn't matter. These guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm up so much material. I just start playing chess. And at this point, Hans had no chance to come back. No chance. And I just balled him. And he resigned. So, that's that one against Hans. As you can see, literally a real game. And these moves happened against a 1300. But against... the numbers were just flipped. As you can see, it literally happens. Like, and I'm not showing you things. I'm like, okay, if this happens, this happens. No, these quite literally will happen in games if you just play. You just gotta stick with me, bro. Now here's a game against Palm Beach Pete, which was really dramatic, really whack. I push pawn and he took, and I take. He doesn't take. He develops a knight. I don't necessarily know why, but he did. Attacking a free pawn, I respect it. I just decided to trade. I know it's not the best, but you know, I ruined his pawn structure. I mean, look, realistically, my plan was to boom, have fun castling chump, and I could just push here if I wanted. But none of that happened. He took with the side pawn, and so I just push pawn, make him go back. I attack again. No trade happened. I decided to trade. I like trading, as you can see, and I work on my block again. Obviously, the block isn't as strong because we didn't have the really knight that you want to aim for. And right here is mate in 7. Did I find mate in 7? No. How could I find mate in 7? But in the end, I did find. Checkmate. So yeah, chat. Wait a minute. I got one more to show you. Okay. I have Fabiano Caruana and Wesley Slow. So this is a real game from 2023, I believe. Whatever. The Scotch, and he pushes the pawn out. Fabiano playing white, and he takes. Textbook stuff. Obviously, this is the pro. That's the move that other guy just played. Was it Palm Beach Pete? You played that. I played. Oh my gosh. This looks exactly like my game. Oh my gosh. That's not what happened in my game. That is not what happening in my game. Oh, yo, guys. I might be Fabiano Caruana. Oh my gosh. Okay. Basic Scotch stuff is basically like when you have your knight here. Boom. He blocks. Of course, that's basically what Palm Beach Pete did. A little different. Push the knight out. A very respectable move. And as you can see, obviously these are professionals. Great attack here. Little block. And he goes back. So, even professionals run the gosh dang. I should say just goats. Fabi is a goat. Run the darn dang. Scotch. Who won this game? Oh, 80% is a draw, I bet y'all. Let's think about this. Let's think about how good this game was. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say repetition in. Okay, I think it's about to be a draw by repetition. It was a draw by repetition. Anyways, guys, that is the Scotch, and there's so much million more things. Watch more. Part 1. Part 2 is gonna be coming, and I'm gonna be playing some live games. I don't know how long this will be. Obviously, I'll know when I'm done. But yeah, please click that other video and watch me play it live, and we'll see more variations, and I can work through it. So, hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. Ask me how your day is. How's your day going? Anyways, checking mates freaking out.